In the comment section, David Ramsey asked, how is the camera mounted to the truck? This is a mount that I made, custom made out of old piece of sheet metal. I don't know the thickness. It's about as thick as maybe a nickel. And you can see how I shaped it here. I welded these seams at the top, and the camera is just kind of screwed onto this. You can see where the screws kind of protruded through the top of the little mount that I made, and I painted it with some high temp black paint. Now the rest of the mount is just welded onto a kind of a heavy gauge fence post, and the fence post runs down and is bolted onto just some cheap ladder rack that I got from Harbor Freight. And you can kind of see this this ladder rack here, and the post, the heavy gauge fence post, just sort of runs down to the bed of the truck. I used an old mount from a satellite dish. You can see how I just secured a bolt through the side of there, and it's just bolted onto the bed. And down where the pole goes down to the bed, the actual bed surface there, I put a screw, a self-tapping screw, through the bolt into the bed, and that's how it's secured. And it holds up well. I haven't driven the truck over 75 miles an hour, so I don't know beyond that what kind of situation that you'd run into, but up to 75 miles an hour it holds up just fine. And you can see the way that I made this little round section here. That's because this camera has a microphone on the back of it and a speaker, and I didn't want that to get hit directly by oncoming wind and rain as I go down the road. And this shield is mostly to keep the direct sun off of it, to keep the heat off of the camera. These little cameras don't work too well when they get extremely hot, so that's just something to consider.